Don't touch her, please.
This is all news to me.
Just that whole interaction, I don't know, it's really kind of funny.
Personally, in intense situations, I do tend to smile because I can't help it.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out something that is going pretty viral in the moment. In the
I don't
UK.
know what it is yet. He keeps hinting at something, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've tried not to let her know. I'm sure most of you guys watching this have watched or heard about this. It went super viral. Like, the original video has like 8 million views or something.
Wow, and it's only been out a few days?
Yeah. So anyway, just give it a little premise. It's about a piano player.
Okay.
He had some interesting interactions with some people.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of leave it at that. And then I'll mention why I was really interested in showing this to you, my thoughts on it. Or our thoughts anyway. Anyway guys, before we get in the video, if you like this type of content, please like, share, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. And with that being said, let's get into it.
As you can tell, my focus is not on the screen.
You have not looked at this yet.
I don't know what it's about yet, other than a piano player. This
isn't actually from his channel because I saw this clip, someone took like 4.5 minutes out of like an hour-long live stream. Oh. Okay. So I might have done the same, but since it was already here, I was like, well, this is easier.
Makes it easier,
but,
yeah.
So anyway, he's a piano player though, and what he does is he live streams as he's playing as opposed to like just recording.
Does he usually play in public? Because I can see he's playing in public.
Yeah, I think this is actually at King's Cross if I remember. Real disclaimer, I've actually watched this video, and then I watched it, I was like, this is crazy, and then I wanted to show you. So, anyway, let's get into it.
He's really good.
Brendon Kavanaugh, that's his name, yeah.
Okay.
And it's at King's Cross, it says, where the piano is free to use. So he's in public.
Yeah.
Can the Chinese chappies have a go?
Oh yeah, of course, we've got the Chinese here.
Do you need to visit because we're here film for Chinese TV as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you film us, all of us, in your cameras?
I don't know. Are we allowed?
Just real quick.
Okay.
Take note that this guy is filming.
We're not allowed?
Yeah. She's looking right at the camera.
Because we're for Chinese TV.
Oh, okay.
This is non-disclosable.
We have our own agreement with other people that we cannot be shown online.
Okay.
We are so sorry about this.
So who's allowed to record you then?
Just making sure you're not recording us, yeah? Because if you are recording us, that when we are saying this, you're still recording, and then we will put a legal action into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will put a legal action into it.
For what?
We will.
Legal
I'm
action
sorry, this is the end of the conversation. This is our right we're protecting, and that's it.
But what right? I don't understand.
Image right.
Image right?
Yeah, we're not sharing this image
right. Are you
right.
from China?
That's not a question. The only thing...
For one, that actually is a question. So, they're filming him. He's doing a live stream. They're in a public area. Yeah. Public piano. And then they came up to him. Again, we've actually filmed in public now. Yeah. It's a little awkward, at least for us. And I get why people don't want to be in camera. Out of respect to someone, if you come up and say, hey, if you're doing a YouTube clip or something, can you trim that out or whatever? Yeah. For the most part, you can do that. But you don't have to is the thing.
Of course, if you're in a live stream, you can't really help it.
Exactly.
People have already, if you walked in his camera, that can't help that.
But again, same thing with like, in England, they do have freedom of speech. Yeah. So it's a very similar, like, you can film in public. Yeah. Because this is a public area. But my whole thing is you'll see in a minute. But the thing is, they were filming him too. But the fact that they came up with him with these little non-disclosure, saying like, we all have non-disclosures that no one else can film us, is like, what? What does that mean?
Yeah. I've not heard of this.
We are arguing is that we are protecting our own image, right? You're not sharing.
But we're in public.
Yeah, exactly. So no sharing.
So we're not allowed
no
to share?
sharing. Yes, no sharing us. Share it yourself, that's fine, no sharing.
Right.
Not in public.
That's part
in China, but we're not in China.
No, I have my choice. I don't want
but
my...
we are in Britain, Great Britain, we're not in China.
I say I'm also British. I'm also British, okay? I'm also British, but I don't want to use my image.
You've got a Chinese flag there.
It doesn't matter.
Show me the Chinese flag.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her, please.
Okay, wait. Is this from the point of view of the Chinese film right now, or is this still one of his guys filming?
It's probably one of his guys because I can't imagine that they gave him their footage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So he probably has someone else who does all those live streams for him. Because he
just happened to be standing right next to that guy.
Yeah, he's got like 2 million or whatever. And okay, so for the record, all he did was touch her flag. Yeah. Which is still her personal property. But this guy's like... I'm gonna back up just a minute because I think we may have missed something that I thought was really weird that the Chinese guy said.
It doesn't matter.
Show me the Chinese flag.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her, please. You are not the same age. Please do not touch her.
That was the one thing. Okay, that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard in a clip, though. You're not the same age.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
She's obviously not a minor.
Well, I know, but it's so weird to say that though. Like you're not the same age.
Honestly, she didn't look that young either. Like they're
Maybe
probably
30s?
comparable.
Well, no, he's probably 50. She's probably 30. I don't know.
That's
but
not that weird.
Anyway, it's just a very weird thing to say.
Please do not touch her. Please, you are not the same age. Please do not touch her. Don't touch her. Please don't touch her. Please
Don't shoot him.
Yeah, don't touch her. Don't touch her.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him.
Please don't touch her. Please don't touch her.
I think he's kind of shocked. Just like, what?
No, we love your art.
I think they find it slightly humorous. They're like, this is ridiculous. What is happening right now? Which is kind of how I feel right now.
We love your
No, you don't.
music,
You
but
just
we are
shouted at
trying
me.
to have
You
because
need
you're
to-
touching my friend.
I
Are
touched
you
her.
allowing her to touch you?
no.
I touched the flag.
No.
I touched the flag.
Doesn't
mate.
matter.
Hey,
You are
yeah,
a
she's also
with your
still
hand.
recording.
You're getting
Yeah.
aggressive. You
No,
are.
no.
I think we better leave this.
Listen, mate. Yeah, you bet.
I'm sorry, you can't touch her.
Well,
Please
you
don't touch
can't
her.
touch me
Please
either.
don't touch her. Please don't touch her.
Oh, do you wanna
Please
say-
don't reach your hand. Please say sorry to her.
Well, I want you to
Please say sorry to her.
No, we're not in China,
That's
mate.
fine. We're not talking about race. This is not a racist issue. Please
We
don't
just
call
want
us
to
we're not in
celebrate
China.
New
This is
Year.
the moment that you're trying to reach your hand, touch her without her
I'm not trying to touch-
permission.
I don't want to touch him at all.
That's good. Stay away. Don't touch her.
Well,
don't
away,
touch
and
her.
away
Stay
you
away.
go. We're in a
Stay
free
away.
country now, mate.
Stay away.
You're
Don't
not
touch her.
obviously
Don't
used to
touch her.
democracy.
Do not touch her. Do not touch her.
I'm not touching
Do not
anyone.
touch her. Do not touch her.
I don't know why
Do
you
not
get-
touch her. Do not touch her.
Do you wanna keep
Do
saying
not
that?
touch her. Do not touch her. Are you miming me? Are you miming me?
Yeah, I am.
You're miming me.
I am.
You're miming me.
I am.
You're miming me.
I am, yeah. What are you going to do about it? So
Yeah.
we've got the police over here. We got the.
So anyway, just that whole interaction, I don't know. It's really kind of funny,
It
but at the
is.
same time, it's just like, what is going on?
It's kind of shocking. Like they were prepared for a fight. Like they were looking for one almost.
I don't know. I mean, they did have little communist flags. And I think they mentioned. I think I
It
because
wasn't a communist flag. It was just the Chinese flag.
I don't remember. Well, tomato. No, I think he went on Piers Morgan after this because it's huge, and I think he was saying like there was a pro-communist march or something going on, or I could be wrong on that, but
So they were very part of that.
I think so, yeah.
Chinese Communist Party, you told us not to film, and that's basically what it is. They came over, Jim. They came over and said, you're not allowed to film us. We're in a public space, in a public piano, and they said, you're not allowed to film. And they were waving Communist Party flags. And I said, oh, that's a communist flag. And they said, oh, that's racist.
The reason why I'm asking you not to film it is because I know that you are putting this on your YouTube.
Doesn't matter where it goes. We're in a free country. Sorry. We're in a democracy. We're not in China. And that's not racist, that's the truth. That's what our forefathers fought for.
Exactly, but you can't say things like that either. You can't just say things
Say
like
what?
that.
That we're in a free country.
No, that we're not in.
She sides with
Well,
the
we're not.
Chinese.
Well, they came. Listen, Kerry, if I was over in China and I started laying the law down to Chinese people at the piano, telling them what they cannot do you think that's appropriate? They came over here, the guy started shouting at me, and he said, you're not allowed to film, you're not allowed. And I said, sorry, we're in Britain, I'm allowed to play. And I said, you're waving a communist flag. And then he said, you're racist. So if I've done anything wrong, tell me. Perhaps I should do the Pink Panther. I think the Chinese have gone. I think we've won the war.
Yeah.
I think we've won the war. The Chinese have beat a retreat, and we basically won. So there we go. Free speech prevails. The police have gone. The Chinese have gone. Free speech prevails. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a bit of a drama, wasn't it? Oh my.
I love his accent. I can't never place British accents, but I love him. Yeah, like I said, he's been on some interviews now. I don't know if he was political at all or anything. I don't think so. When I looked up his channel, it is all just music.
Yeah.
And he's got like 2 million followers. So I mean, pretty big.
Not everything has to be political, but when you make it political, it's like, well, they're going to stand up for what they believe.
Yeah, I just
Good for him.
to me, it's like the inner American of me, where it's just like you can't. You have freedom of speech.
It's like if you don't want to be in the video, don't walk in front of the camera.
Or just,
especially in a public place.
Or if you're gonna be in it for one little clip and you realize it, be like, oh shoot, and like step out of the obvious camera angle.
And I can understand. It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were filming. You're not allowed to film me. Can you please cut that part and then walk away?
But you're still not allowed to say,
But they're like making a big show out of it. It seemed, which made it. I don't know. It just seemed a little odd, especially because like the younger woman who was also recording, she was kind of smiling the whole time, like she liked the interaction.
I don't know. I really don't know. I
don't know. Personally, in intense situations, I do tend to smile because I can't help it because it's just like a nervous reaction.
I just think it's just a very interesting thing, and so I'm really interested.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people have seen this already or heard about it.
Yeah.
It's probably on the news, I'm guessing. I'm really curious what people think in Britain of like the police on the side of the. I don't know if they're Chinese. Like the one said she was British, so she could have dual, or she could be completely British. Just because you look at
she could be Chinese ethnicity.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But to say it's racist because he noticed a flag and said that they're from China, like they never denied that they were from China, except the one.
There are people out there who tend to try to get a rouse out of a situation and make it all about them. And I speak somewhat from personal experience. I had this happen with someone I know. And it almost became a court case, but there was no grounds for it, and thankfully they dropped it. But it was just a ridiculous situation, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. It just doesn't make sense why people like go after this, trying to get aroused, trying to get something to happen just so they can make a point.
And I could be wrong. Again, this was like a 45-minute live stream or something. But I think originally they thought that the Chinese wanted to be able to a chance to play the piano, because in the beginning he's like they want to have a go. And so I think he was like getting up to let them play, and then they came over and.
Like they're in the beginning, they want to have a no, they just want to speak to him and
well, they just wanted to show them their NDAs that they made up or whatever, declaring that no one can film them.
Yeah. So I guess it's not valid because he still is able to show them. Like their faces didn't have to be blurred, so maybe their NDAs.
Well, he did say something on Piers Morgan, which I almost would like to just show that, but it's an 8-minute clip, and this video is already kind of long. He was talking about how like he was thinking that YouTube might take his video down or something. Like there's been appeals to YouTube to take it down for hate speech or something.
Weird.
Yeah. So
he didn't say anything though.
He touched the flag, which I mean, so on a serious note, like that is still personal property. You're not supposed to do that. It's not enough to be. At least I don't know.
I don't think that's enough to accuse someone and cause legal allegations.
No, I would say for his part though, other than kind of joking and stuff, because he's British, of course. But him stepping back when the guy started screaming was actually really smart.
Yes, we could see the amused face. It's like, really?
I know, but just
You're screaming at me?
Step back, de-escalate a little bit. Not, he obviously wasn't trying to pick a fight.
Okay, so for starters, when you did say there's a British piano player, my mind went, Elton John got into some sort of scuffle? But no, okay.
Oh, they wouldn't let this happen to Elton John.
No.
He'd have so much security around him.
I do feel a little bad because I don't actually know who this guy is. I've never heard of him.
Neither had I. It's Brendon Kavanaugh, apparently.
Maybe we should look into his stuff. He's really good. I love piano. So.
And I love the
eccentric way of playing.
No, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I like the live performances or in public places.
Yeah, those are always cool.
Yeah. So
anyway, this has been an interesting video. Genuine reaction. Sorry, I don't have much more to say about it. This is all news to me.
I mean, I side definitely with him and free speech. At least from my understanding, especially going over and filming in England, and people already told us before, is very similar to the U.S. Like you're allowed to film in a public area, a public place, and absolutely.
Interesting.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts on all this down below, and what your guys' conclusion was, and whose side are you on? Not trying to make this a super dividing topic or anything. I'm just curious.
You don't need to break out a war.
Anyway, guys, that is it for the video. Just our little thoughts on it. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, please be safe, take care, and look after one another.